Thanks for listening to the AC12 podcast. I'm your host, Mike Luke. I am running the show today. There's no Cody James Martin, so I would expect this to probably be a less than perfect episode. But you know what?
I'd assume it'd be more perfect.
Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, man, getting that low hanging fruit out of here, and now we can actually do it. So yeah. Again, I already messed up some stuff. So anyways, we've got a lot to get through this show. We're going to talk about MNFL. We're going to talk about Croskey-Merritt. We are going to talk about the merits of where he would be, where Arizona would have been. Yeah, I know, so good. We're going to talk about unclaimed national championships. Actually, you know what? We're going to lead with that real quick, and then we're going to get to U of A. This is the dumbest thing, and schools do this. Now, USC is the king of doing this, where they go back and they find some book or they find some dork that said, I think that was the best team in the country. And then they claim a national championship. USC's claimed 2 from 1918.
I mean, there's doing it like USC does it, which is 1 or 2. Not great. Still stupid. And then there's Auburn, which wakes up on a Tuesday morning and says, you know what? Here's 9. Yeah. 9 national championships.
No, you look like a putz. You have 2 national championships. You have like the one in like 83 or whatever, and then one in 2010. You don't get the one in 2004 when you finished 3rd in both polls. You don't get any of that stuff. Nice try. It is the dumbest thing. Some ASU people try to do this from time to time, but even their ASU things, they have theirs are have a little bit more merit than these. I don't know these. Yeah, no thanks, man. I hate this.
Do you think ASU will now claim their national titles? Because I actually saw an article that 70 and 75, because ASU went undefeated in both years. So technically, if they wanted to,
right. Keep in mind
national titles.
Keep in mind they were in the WAC and they were literally playing.
I mean, if Auburn's going to do it, why don't we all just do it?
Now, I don't know. Arizona, here's what we're doing. We're claiming 1993 and we're claiming 1998. 1993, Arizona smoked Miami in the Fiesta Bowl. They were the best team in the country at the end. And in 1998, we finished 4th, and we were one slip away from playing for the national title there. We're two-time national champions, Arizona.
Basketball, we're claiming 01.
01, we were cheated.
I'm claiming the year Brandon Ashley got hurt.
Yep, absolutely. We just keep doing it. We just keep doing it. I mean, heck, the years where we even self-sanctioned. Who's to say we weren't going to win the national championship?
I'll go one step further, Mike. When Arizona won the Alamo Bowl, there was no college football playoff.
There wasn't.
I wouldn't have won that year.
Yeah, to quote our good pal Joseph, Arizona just ran out of time. They didn't lose. Yeah. So it is one of the dumbest things that I've seen, and it's embarrassing.
So stupid.
You know what's funny too? I like how they thought they were going to slip that in there or something. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, we just found 9 more national champions. No. Buzz off. Garbage. No good. Okay.
Did Arizona ever go undefeated while winning the border conference or whatever it was back in the day?
No, but I'm sure we could find something from 19. Yeah, I'm sure we could find something where we can make our case. Yeah, or where there was 4-0.
They finished 4-0-1. So
something like that. Yeah, I'll look at Rage in the chat. Hey, Rage, I'm a little low on money. Yeah, Rage. Okay, we're gonna rage against that machine.
Do you want to shout out one of our favorite listeners?
Who?
Up in the foothills area. You want to shout him out?
Oh, Rich?
Well, just, big
shout out. Rich has gone quiet now. So I think Rich has admitted defeat here. I think the Gregoria thing has really got to him.
What's he going that far? I just thought you wanted to shout out the area, but I like his style.
Yeah, we win. Rich has gone in. He's not tagging Chief anymore now that I'm buddies with Chief. So take that.
That's friends forever.
Yeah, no, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, so now. Let's talk a little bit then about Arizona and an MNFL factor. Yeah, 1902. Look at that. Arizona went 5-0 national championship.
Hey, you said it, Tyler Warden. Who am I to argue?
Yeah, who are we to say that? Yes, exactly. I mean, who do you assume?
Wins.
Yeah, I actually do believe that's true, Andy Bryant. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about 1902 Arizona national champion.
I'm looking at the history now.
Yeah. That's the 1902 Arizona. It's just so dumb. All right, let's talk about Croskey-Merritt, aka Bill, because when you think of the name Croskey-Merritt, you think of Bill. Okay, so. Sheer, I'm going to ask you this right now. Is there, before we get into all the on the field stuff, is there anything more legendary than an MNFL player that's going to probably be a starter as a rookie that is going
no,
to
it is.
That literally lied to Mr. Tyler Warden. Tweet that, will you? And then I'll quote tweet it. And yes, 4-time national champions.
Yeah, I just tweeted at Auburn football. Leslie Gillette. Remember what you said about Leslie Gillette? Wasn't that your favorite Arizona coach ever?
Leslie
Gillette. You were a big Leslie Gillette fan, weren't you?
Yes, yes, a big Leslie Gillette.
Big Les. Isn't that what you called him? Big Les?
Big Les. Yeah. Bedouin White was also in there as well.
Yeah. Big Les was dominant.
Right. Let's see here. All right, now Bill, what's going on with Ralph and Bill? All right, let me know, Joseph. All right, so Ja'Cory Croskey-Merritt. This man wanted to be an Arizona fan or an Arizona player so bad. This man literally died. Or not died. No. That was John Button Salmon. Yeah, John Button
Salmon died, so Ja'Cory could lie.
Ja'Cory Croskey-Merritt lied to try to play at the University of Arizona. Yeah. We have to give this man so much credit for what he does. I mean, also, isn't that the sign too that Arizona's an MNFL factory? That when you've got guys that are lying to get in here.
You know what's really funny? Here's your hot take, and you agree with me. JCM's going to wind up having. If JCM has a better career than Scat, do I kind of win that argument a little bit?
You damn right you win that argument. You absolutely win that argument. That argument is not only is that argument done, you were throwing that down from the Himalayas, my friend. You win that.
People criticize me, but I was on it before anyway.
Yeah, but in all fairness, though, I mean, he did. We were talking about a guy that had no eligibility, but you didn't know that though, so you get to. I mean, sure. You know what? I think you take that victory lap already. You say, being that Ja'Cory Croskey-Merritt's most likely to start, all those ASU fans that said that he wouldn't, that Cam wouldn't start here, you want to apologize now or later?
Yeah.
The MNFL is, how did he lie? Rage, he said he had eligibility when he didn't, so I don't know what else to tell you. All right, JCM.
I saw the Ralph thing. Ralph is basically making, you know how people make up arguments that don't exist to make
what's he saying?
Fast forward to Ja'Cory rushing for 1,000 yards as a rookie, and Arizona fans telling us our Big 12 title's fraudulent. Well, no one's saying that. Or
why would anybody say it was fraudulent?
Yeah, stupid.
I don't get that. I don't get that argument at all. Okay, JCM averaged 106 yards a game at Arizona, much better than Scat. I mean, just it is what it is. I mean, the guy really speaks for itself. Okay, but on a serious, well, not a serious note, we don't know that JCM lied. Well, I mean, JCM knows if he played or not. I'll just leave it at that. There's one man that knows if he played or not. Okay, so let's talk about JCM. And I don't blame him. I'm saying that I think I think I give him a lot of credit for trying to fib to get in here to back the A. So
you know what's crazy? If JCM wins Rookie of the Year, serious question.
You got to put him in the Ring of Honor.
That's what I'm at. Like, serious question. No joking around. Does Arizona do it?
I would.
Completely serious. I know, obviously we're joking.
I would absolutely do it. Yeah. You could. I mean, listen. If Auburn's claiming fraudulent national championship,
he gets honored at halftime of the game.
And he did it the right way. Yes. All right, he did it the right way. So again, that's where we are. That's where I'm at this stage. Yes, I would. I would absolutely do it. What about you?
Who cares? Why not?
Yeah. By the way, Rage with a very good remark. Dion would have retired his jersey already if that was his son.
Obviously.
Yes. Okay. One game, we get your jersey retired. Okay. But man, the guy is. I mean, joking aside, though, the guy is a problem. Though the guy is really, really good. I mean,
the fact that they're trying to trade Brian Robinson is that tells me what I need to know.
What if he actually was the net? What if he actually? What if he actually is like the offensive rookie of the year?
I'm gonna look at the odds, the MNFL odds.
He
wasn't on it like 2 months ago. Obviously.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, that's about to change, my friends. He's a starting. He's got to be on there.
Awards.
Yeah,
offensive rookie of the year
plus 4,000. That's all. Those are great odds.
Yeah. I mean, Genty's the favorite. That's BS. I don't think Genty sucks.
Yeah, Jenny sucks. We didn't want him anyways. And on top of that,
Ward's the heavy favorite for obvious.
No, I'm telling you, I'm going JCM right here. JCM, when he catches for when he rushes for 1,400 yards and 13 touchdowns, I'm just saying.
Bayshul Tutin. Who is that?
Who?
Bayshul Tutin. Who is
Sounds
that?
like a bowel movement. Bayshul Tootin.
Who is that? He's a running back for the Jaguars. Okay, I'm good then because he played college football for Virginia. I don't know who that is, but he's got odds.
What's his name? Tootin Wooten, or what's his name again?
Bayshul Tootin. By the way, Mike, T-Mac is plus 1,600.
Yeah, I think my problem was
Bryce Young sucks.
Yeah, I think that's because Bryce Young sucks.
This is my NFL knowledge today, by the way.
Yeah, no, your MNFL knowledge is absolutely it's amazing. I can't really say I like him a lot. He's going to be good. Wait, are we arguing that JCM would have been better than T-Mac? I'm not saying he wouldn't. Both are. Here's the thing.
2 All-Americans.
Here's the thing. When you're the University of Arizona football, it's kind of like Alabama when you got all those wide receivers. After a while, they just blend together. And, it's kind of like at Ohio State where you had Jeremiah Smith and the Migba Dungy guy or whatever his name is. And then like a bunch of other guys. And I don't know. I can't remember his name. It's like something like that, though. But when you got like 5 of those guys, after a while, it's just kind of like that. Back to the array just says, does Arizona have 2 players in the final rookie of the year? We are a football school. Damn right. That's
a good point. Brent Brennan's recruiting goes skyrockets. Hey, I coached 2 top 5 NFL Rookie of the Year candidates.
What Rookie of the Year candidates?
MNFL Rookie of the Year candidates.
Oh, by the way, real quick, now we're going to get back to sports here, but Kobe L. Field was getting slapped around on ESPN. They were talking about the 5 best backs for this coming season, and the guy said, well, it's Saquon Barkley, and then he says, and then it's Bijan Robinson, and they said, well, what about Jahmyr Gibbs? And he said, first of all, Gibbs is going to be splitting carries this year. Second, he's injury prone. Bijan isn't injury prone. Take that, Kobe L. Field. You lose.
And I think someone else goes, what about Tyson Algiers? And they went right to commercial because it was so stupid.
Yeah, it was very, very stupid. Plus, the guy also said, too, he said, I think the Falcons found out that when giving yards or giving carries to Tyson Algiers is just taking carries away from Bijan Robinson. You do not want to have that. So there it is.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Right. All right. First of all, and he also played on a better passing system.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you lose. Okay. Now let's get to a couple reads here first. Then we're going to get to some more MNFL talk right here. MNFL draft national champions. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. First. All right. Speaking of poop, Foster Plumbing, baby. All right, now Foster Plumbing. There's nothing poopy about their service, but at the same, they are amazing though. Danny Foster is the man. 24/7 service because again, your toilet, your bowel movements, they are not operating on an 8 to 5 schedule. That is not how this works. This is not unless maybe you don't eat or something.
Well, it depends. Yeah,
then you probably got a different issue. Have you pooped today, Shearer?
No, not today. I had to take a pill. I got sick yesterday.
You take a pill not to poop?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, either way, 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast. People out there, go out there and actually break your plumbing if you need to get in there. Foster Plumbing is the man. Awesome. By the way, all these college kids moving in here, I see Foster everywhere. They got a really cool van, by the way, as well. Check it out. Foster Plumbing, patriotic stuff, red, white, and blue. Foster Plumbing, drain cleaning, and supporting the local. Check it out. All right. Now,
Ray has a good point. It's actually 3 of the top 5. What if the Tyler Loop is in there?
Yeah, that's a really good one here. I can't see the comments right at the moment because I'm having to play this, but then we're going to get to that. Also, now, back to Ray, I will absolutely endorse. He and his lovely daughter are making cookies. By the way, those look very tasty. Did you see them?
Yes. The son is the coolest dude ever.
Yeah. Back to well, dude, I mean, come on. If you came out of Back the Ray, if you literally came out of him, then you're going to have some good genes. I think it's fair to say, right?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Andre Veras. Good guy. Not endorsing him, though. Not endorsing him. Won't happen. Not on my watch. Not on your watch. Highly recommend. We'll do it again. Maybe you're like Back the Ray and you got a cookie business that's coming up and you're like, man, I got a young family as well. I want to check some stuff out. Maybe I should give Andre Veras a call because Mike Luke highly recommended him. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting and check them out at longviewii.com in there. Again, not an endorsement, my friends. Okay, let me see if I can get this. Hold on. Watch, this is going to be good. Get this out of here. Hold on. That's not what we're looking for.
That's how you do it.
Hold on. Okay, we're getting closer. Getting closer.
Yeah. That was good.
Back the A, baby. Back the A. Okay. Now Jonas Savaiinaea is going to start for the Dolphins. Tyler Loop's the starting kicker for the Ravens. Hey, is Tanner McLaughlin still in the MNFL?
Yeah, but I don't know if he's doing anything.
We need him to be doing something.
Actually, no. Is he? Yeah, he is. He is for the Bengals. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, that's another one.
Let me look at Bengals depth chart.
Yeah. We need him to start as well.
He's not even on the depth chart, so I don't know, actually.
Okay. All right. Well, he's not on the depth chart, so that's probably not good. Okay. But either way, now, so let's just go player by player then. Obviously, Croskey-Merritt, he's good. I think he merits a mention. I'm going to ask you this. 800, over under 800 yards for Croskey-Merritt.
That's a lot. Isn't that a lot?
Oh, it's like 48 yards a game. That's not that much.
Yeah, over.
Yeah. By the way, I was on the Rams website because let's pretend that I don't. Let's not pretend like we're not looking at the Rams. BBN's making the roster. Big L for you, sure.
He is going to be. Yeah.
Big L for you. Big L for you. Okay. Now, so you got that. Now, let's talk a little bit then about T-Mac. T-Mac's good. The only problem with T-Mac, though, is that T-Mac also has Bryce Young thrown to him. Another guy, Kobe L. Thiel, was really big on a couple years ago. I didn't see it. I thought he was too small. We don't like small quarterbacks on this show. But either way, I think T-Mac's going to get like 900 yards just because he's T-Mac. But at the end of the day, I don't feel great about
it sucks he's not on a real team. He really does.
All right, Arizona football has 4 undefeated seasons. Football has 4 undefeated seasons. We claim all 4 national titles. Yeah. Get in here now. We claim all 4 national titles. Yeah. Good job, Mr. Tucker.
Right. Maybe at Desiree and ask her if we can get like a flag or a.
I will. I'm gonna tag DRF in this right now. At DRF. What is it? What is her? What's her handle?
I have no
idea. Hold on. At DRF, Desiree.
You'll never.
What is it? Yeah, it's rated for me. Is it like a bunch of hieroglyphics and stuff?
Yeah, it's like U of A AD, I think.
UAAD?
I don't know.
Find it for me right now, please.
Someone else do this.
U of A AD. No, I can't find it. Somebody find me Desiree's.
This is live.
This is live because, again, this is professionalism and its finest. Yeah, Brian Robinson is getting traded because they already have Croskey-Merritt. Okay. All right. But either way, T-Mac, I think T-Mac's going to be really, really good. Obviously JCM as well. My only problem, though, is like I said, you're going to be having Bryce Young throwing to you. Now, let's talk about Jonas Savaiinaea. Jonas Savaiinaea is going to be interesting in all this because he's going to start from day one. You know what? Everywhere Jonas Savaiinaea goes, he just starts immediately. They don't waste any time. They just put him in there. I think he's going to be a plug-and-play guy. Benwan White said this a while back, too, that he looked at him as a plug-and-play guy almost immediately. A lot of times you got to look at these players and you got to kind of groom them a little bit in your image. Benwan White said this is plug-and-play immediately. I agree on that.
Yeah, I mean, look, Ben's a big Mike. Here you go.
What you got? DRF's. What is it?
Boom! I just said it in the comments. Mike, Ben's a big plug and play guy. Like if there's a hole to be plugged, he says you got to plug it right away. And Jonas Savaiinaea is the type of guy that can get that done. Arizona's becoming an NFL factory.
No, it is. And you know what else? You know what else too that you follow each other. Arizona has 4 undefeated seasons. We claim these national titles at DRF. Now, also, yes, we claim all the national titles at DRF. Make it happen. Okay. All right. Let me just. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. We got it. Okay. Now. All right. So you got that. Now, with Ben is a big plug and play. I know he's always been a big plug and play guy.
Lee Corso. Here's the argument. Lee Corso's asking why they can't claim Jaden Daniels. It's very simple. Jacory transferred to Arizona.
Right.
Jaden Daniels transferred out of there.
And Jaden Daniels had all of his success at another school. They don't claim it. Yeah. He doesn't claim ASU. Here's the other thing, too. JCM, I'll bet you on Monday Night Football, he's going to put down Arizona as his college. Jaden Daniels puts down LSU. He is not, they don't get him. No. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Now, Jonas Savaiinaea, though. Jonas Savaiinaea, I'll kid you. If Jonas Savaiinaea is a 12-year MNFL starter, and he makes 3 or 4 Pro Bowls, would you be in the least bit surprised by any of that?
No.
I mean, he really is. I kind of feel bad that Arizona was such poo last year because everybody still knows about T-Mac and how good he is. But
people know about Jonah. People knew about the real ones knew how good Jonah was.
Yeah, that's a good point. Plus, he's a very large. Is he still with that very small lady, his girlfriend?
I assume he is.
Man, she's very tiny. She's like a rabbit. And Does Jed Fish? Oh, Jed Fish. Does Jed Fish try to claim JCM?
Here's a good Jed Fish question that we were actually talking about at practice today. If Jaden DeLaura wins the Indoor Football League championship on Saturday,
yeah, without question,
Jed Fish absolutely tweets about it.
He tweets about him, and it'll always put something. It'll put something that he'll say. It was always such a privilege to coach Jaden, and just see him reaching his dreams has been something that it's, I just don't.
He'll be like, I knew you were better than Noah the whole time, something like that.
My favorite, though, is when he tried claiming Washington's success the previous 3 years before he got there. That was the best one. That was really, really good. And it's like, he's like quoting it. He's like talking about like working with Michael Penix. And it's like, no. You don't get any of that credit. Okay. Tyler Loop. Speaking of the guy that fought back against Jed Fish. Should we talk about the Tyler Loop story? We should. We should. All right. I'm going to get a couple reads in here. We got to talk about Tyler Loop.
People know. I think we've talked about it.
All right. Well, we'll do it again then. I mean, it's not like we never repeat ourselves on this show.
That's true.
Okay. Hold on. Watch this first, though. Hold on. Ah, crap. Hold on. Welcome to the Rock. I was actually watching a highlight of it the other day. You know, the dumbest part in that entire movie, though, is when you've got like geriatric Sean Connery, who is like looking at like the flames that are going through the to get into Alcatraz from like 80 years ago. Like he remembers all of those, and then he was like, "Welcome to the Rock." So dumb. But Green Valley Decorative Rock, not dumb, my friend. 50+ locally sourced landscape and materials, serving residents and contractors. Sheer, do you know where they serve too?
Where, Michael?
No, it's right there. Read it. You got this.
East to Benson, Sierra Vista, west. Hold on, I'm gonna memorize this. West to Marina.
Yeah, after you already looked at it.
Dallas, north to Oracle. Did I do it right?
That was sexy. East to see Benson, Sierra Vista. And again, they might take it even out further if you're everybody's got a price. They are also plug and play. A different kind of plug and play than Ben One White, but they are also plug and play. Check it out.
If you need a rock place, they'll plug and play with your rock all day long.
All day long. Green Valley Decorative Rock. And Sheer, the scurrilous rumors that they were just in Green Valley, everybody knows now that's just crap.
It's bullshit. Oh, it gets me so angry.
Yeah, it gets me very upset as well. All right, now. All right, now, this is good. All right, now. All right, from one plug and play to another. Eris Dental, baby. All right, look at this woman right here. Championship package in or out. Land the man with the master plan. I got to get a mouth guard. I think I threw away like my $400 mouth guard the other day.
Oh, mine. I broke mine.
You broke it?
We should go together.
Yeah, we should go together and maybe like get maybe we can just share.
Oh.
Yeah, matching mouth guards. Yeah. But either way, Land the man with the master plan has all kinds of good stuff. Championship package, though. I don't know that I need the championship package yet, but it's only $19.97. Daily urgent care Monday through Friday. And here's the thing. When Arizona football wins the national championship this year, it's going to be 2026. Then when Arizona basketball wins, it's going to be 2026 as well. He should actually put like 2026 and 50 cents because it's like halfway through the season.
Yeah, what a year it could be.
This is going to be a massive year for Arizona athletics entirely. Claiming our 4 national championships as well. Big stuff. Either way, dental implants at affordable rates. Back the teeth. Back the, back the package, baby. All right, check it out. Dental implants. You will thank me later. Okay, let me get out of here. Hold on. Boom.
This is big. Okay.
Oh, this is big. All right. Flawless so far.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Better than Cody did. All right, let's catch up with the comments because I can't see the comments when I'm playing all that. Okay. Static was on point. There was a lot of force in that static today. Let's see. Lan is the man for getting to drill those gums. Yeah, for sure, Mr. Tyler Ward. Okay, now, let's talk Tyler Loop. Tyler Loop on the front line against Jed Fish. Jed Fish tried to illegally recruit him to Arizona or to Washington. He was on the phone. Shearer, do you want to tell the rest? But it's a very good story. I think
it was Armand or Armand Hawk. I think it was Hawkins. Yeah.
That one does not surprise me in the least if it was him.
Putting players on the phone, basically, and he denies it. But Tyler Loop basically, did his job to get out of here. And
it happened.
Got it sorted out, and Tyler Loop said, "I'm back in the A. I'm bearing down."
Yeah, that was really, really good. Now,
Ray. Jed will not claim Tyler Loop because Tyler Loop he ruined the whole vibe.
That is a great point. He doesn't retweet because he knows that Loop outed him.
Yep.
Tyler Loop should be in the Hall of Fame just for that. Outing Jed Fish.
Ring of Honor.
What's that?
Put him in the Ring of Honor too.
Yeah, I know. That is pretty cool. Hey, has there ever been a guy that's fallen from grace for quicker than Justin Tucker? Going from like the best kicker in MNFL history to like, does he even have a job anymore?
No. Definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, that's stay away from the masseuses. All right, Ring of Honor immediately. I agree with you on that one. Okay, now, all right, let's see who else do we have here. Oh, Jordan Morgan. We got to talk about Jordan Morgan here for a second. Jordan Morgan. So, what's that?
Another
starter. And Jed doesn't get credit for him because he is a Sumlin recruit.
Yep.
All right. So Jordan Morgan, though, there's some stat where he's played like 9,000 snaps in the preseason and hasn't given up one pressure.
He's a beast.
He is really, really good.
He is good.
You know, that's one thing that I don't get. Like, all the people are like, oh, that Oklahoma win and the bowl doesn't count because they didn't play their best players. Jordan Morgan was like Arizona's best player, and they didn't play him, and we had put in me at left tackle. So, I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right?
Yeah, you're on fire today.
Oh, I'm so good. Yeah. They said, who is better, Jordan Morgan or Big Jonah? Probably Jordan Morgan, but
Jordan Morgan better. It's close, though.
But it's interesting, though. Big Jonah is also 3 years younger, though. I'll put it to you like this. How about this? I think Jordan Morgan is better, but I think Big Jonah is more of a freak. How about that?
Yeah.
Which is which I think is pretty good. Jed will be all right, back to the A-Rate. Jed will be an OC analyst in the MNFL within 2 years. I kind of agree with that on there. Oklahoma didn't play anybody that game. That's fine. That's the way it was. Take the win. That's okay. They did. I mean, they did play people. I mean, we actually watched it.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Unfortunately, let's see here. All right. So either way. All right.
But take away from how good Arizona is. Like, everyone's right. Don't take away from how good Arizona was. Oklahoma guys, because they were scared.
There was a lot of intimidation, and I think that's something that a lot of people aren't putting in there as well. Like when you get like Javier or Big Ten Jed, they're talking, oh, we didn't really see all these guys. Blah, 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 blah.
Scared.
Mm-hmm. They were scared. So let me, on a serious note, I know that. Well, yeah, it shows always serious stuff. Brent Brennan recruited JCM, so he gets credit for him. Even gets credit for him. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right. Wake me when we start talking Crevis. Be nice. Okay. But I guess here's my question though. Does this help Brent Brennan with recruiting then, seeing the NFL proliferated with so many U of A players?
Why wouldn't it? Why not? How many of those guys played for Brent Brennan? Exactly. Brent Brennan put them into the NFL.
Yes, I mean, he really did. I don't really know how else to put it. He did.
There's no other way to put it.
Right. I don't know how else to put it, to be honest with you. He put him in the MNFL. Why isn't Joseph here? Did he leave the house? Maybe he left the house.
Probably napping.
Yeah, probably napping. Yeah, he's probably sleeping. No loser. So I would imagine that that's something you can recruit on. Now, I'm going to ask you this. We both believe that Genesis L. Smith will be in the NFL next year. Is there anybody else from this roster that we believe will be in the MNFL?
I think there's guys that could get drafted late. Like I could see like Trey Smith being like a 6th round pick type of deal.
Here's what I need to have happen. I need Kedrick Risano to go for over 1,000 yards, and he's the next one from the stable of running backs.
Yeah. Like I could see like Trey Smith. I could see like Trey Smith. Like, could Dalton Johnson be a 6th round pick? I don't know.
Hey, got a question here. So, question for Joseph. All right. Do we assume that Joseph lives with his brother? Joseph strikes me as the type that lives with his brother.
I think so.
Yeah. I think he is. The Paw has returned. They call Joseph the Paw. I actually kind of like that. It's very good.
That's that nickname.
Yeah. Ben One White's called that as well. We need to introduce Joseph and Ben One White. That'd be an interesting pairing. Okay, so. All right, now I want to talk a little bit now about what this means for Arizona basketball as well, because it doesn't really have anything to do with Arizona basketball, but there is something that's interesting about all.
Well, it does, because you got to wonder who's the bigger professional factory, MNFL and college football, or MNBA and basketball.
That's an interesting one, and the fact that there's no more Jizzle James in college basketball this year.
Does everyone realize what that means? No one's paying attention to the big story.
Does LeBron get the Jizzle back then?
Dude, Kirk Kreese is their starting point guard now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben White is coming on he's going to be on the post game shows back the A-Ray. Okay. Let's talk a little bit of Arizona basketball. I want to talk a little recruiting. First, this is always what happens. And UCLA was never going to get Cameron Holmes. I feel very, very comfortable in saying that. So, and you can't say anything about this person, maybe. I will, because I have no problem saying it. Tracy Pearson is now saying that UCLA doesn't want Cam Holmes. Keep in mind, Cam Holmes is a top 20 player in the entire country, and he was never going to UCLA to begin with because he said that he didn't play well at EYBL in front of them. UCLA is not in a position to turn down 5-star good players. Nice try.
Look. Without naming names, I find the idea that Cam Holmes told us 2 years ago that UCLA was one of his dream schools. Mm-hmm. UCLA just offered Cam Holmes like 2 months ago.
Right.
You can't offer a kid and then say he played poorly one game and now all of a sudden you don't want him. Like, give me a break.
Yeah, and exactly. And on top of that too, do you really think for a second that they don't want him?
Mick Cronin, by the way, look at this sex symbol.
Oh, look at it.
Mick Cronin doesn't want to recruit high school kids. That's what it comes down to.
Hey, for everybody out there that doesn't know, at my underbite, this is me doing Kanye West through the wire. Look at that! Oh, that man, that pooch right there is a sex symbol right there. Definitely a pug. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm done.
Hello.
Hello, Shelby. Hey, are you off to the bad food country soon?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I just took a shower. Sorry, my hair looks awful. I didn't realize.
No, it's okay. Yeah. Hey, are you going to be in? Are you going to be there tonight?
I'm leaving at 8:00 sometime tonight, and I'm landing at 2 something in England tomorrow.
Mike doesn't understand how clocks work.
England's 8 hours ahead.
Is it a direct flight?
Yes.
From Tucson?
Phoenix.
I'm not telling everyone my flight, Mike, but I'm sure they can figure
flight,
it out.
Yeah. All right. Well, either way, yeah, it's good stuff. Well, we wish you nothing but the best.
Rage just said he loves you, Shelby.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Hello, Rage. Okay. So, with Tommy though, I think it's kind of interesting though with the Cam Holmes thing. I thought the Cam Holmes thing is pretty interesting. Let's talk now a little bit about the players on this team then that Tommy's produced into the MNBA. And so you look at Ben Mathurin, you look at Coloco, you look at Dallin Terry, as Brad would call him. You know, there's kind of like mixed reviews because people are like, oh, well, you know, Sean Miller recruits this or that. All right, fine. You got Pella, you got Keyshawn, you got Carter Bryant. The thing about it, though, when you kind of look at it, it's kind of fascinating is none of these guys were like preordained to be MNBA players. Like Pella Larson came here from like Utah. Keyshawn Johnson was like a junkyard dog. I think everybody thought Carter Bryant was going to be a 2-year guy. So now that Tommy's bringing in like 2 uber elite guys for the first time, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out for him because this would be another nice little recruiting tool.
I mean, why wouldn't it play out well?
What's that?
I mean, it's in terms of what?
No, I'm just saying it's going to be awesome to see if he could shoot it into the stratosphere because he's already done really well with like guys that are, there's guys that are already, like they put in the MNBA, but now he's got a couple of elite guys.
Yeah.
How much, Lee Corso, how much longer is Cronin at UCLA? That's a good question. When did they get rid of him?
I don't know. He's Ben Howland to me.
He's not as good as Ben Howland, though.
No. By the way, if you're at Arizona, you might want to go. Did you see that text? It's all over Twitter now.
Oh, yeah. Was there some? All right, let me read this.
Someone got stabbed.
Really? Emergency alert. Avoid the area if you're in the area. I am in the area. Suspect is a male with long brown hair wearing a navy shirt and gray sweatpants. Last seen running south from the building. The heck's going?
People are moving in today. That's a good first impression.
The heck's going on there? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got a big problem with the U of A traffic police or whatever. These people are such putzes. They literally wait. And so you've got everybody that is moving their kids in and everything. So guess who's out in full force as well? The traffic parking police. Oh, come on. Like, this is the day you're like, man, we're going to get and how does that even work? You're like, man, we're going to get a lot of tickets written up today. I can't wait for this one. Guess what? That guy over there that's double parking because he's trying to lift all of his kids' stuff to take it into the dorms, that guy's going to get a $250 ticket. I hate how they do that, and they do that every single year. It annoys me. Do not like it.
Look at you. Look at you.
I'm standing on business here. Standing on business. Okay. Now, Cam Holmes, though, that's an interesting one, though. So,
I don't like, to me, we don't have to, like, and I know you always make fun of me for we don't like him anyway.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't do that with players like that. Like, come on.
Well, he's good.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like
he's literally good. Hey, you know what's going to be great too is when they end up with a class that's like the 30. Weren't they also trying to say too that they don't want to recruit high school kids because they cost too much? And then he used Braden Burries and said that Braden Burries cost like $8 million or something.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. He didn't. I actually like Tommy's. I think we're out on Cam Holmes. No, we're very much in on Cam Holmes.
Oh yeah, we're in.
We're very much in on Cam Holmes. I feel very, very good about Cam Holmes. So yeah, that is a good thing. So UCLA stuff, whatever. I think Arizona gets Cam Holmes. Now, let me ask you this though, Sheer. How big of a statement was it in hindsight being able to get Koa Pete? And I ask you this because there's nobody in the state that probably has more credibility than Mr. Koa LP. Everybody's known who he was since he was a wee little lad. He's now obviously he's been awesome at every single stage. If Arizona doesn't get him, in a weird way, I think it makes it a little bit easier for people to leave the state.
I like the way you put it. Credibility. He has a lot. He's literally, in terms of the accolades and all that, you can make the case he's the greatest high school player of all time, right? And in the state?
Well, no, but
no, forget college. Before going to college and stuff, high school accolades.
Well, I mean, if you want to put the gold medal stuff in, sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like gold medals, state titles, that type of stuff. He's up there with anyone.
I mean, it's Bibby by a mile still, but
not best player.
Yeah, best player. Most accomplished player. Bibby was the second best player in the class behind Kobe Bryant.
Well, I know, but how was Bibby more accomplished in high school than Koa?
3-time state player of the year, went to a non-traditional place.
How many times did Koa win it?
3-time state player. I don't think he won 3 state players of the year.
Did he? I don't know.
I don't think he did.
Anyway, whatever.
Anyway, you hate Mike Bibby anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. In this day and age, he's still like you said, the fact that I don't understand what I said was so controversial. I'm not saying that. In high school.
In high school, he wasn't. Again, Mike Bibby was the second. I don't think you realize Streets and Smith did something a while back where they rated the top 25 high school basketball players.
Again, you're doing it differently than I am.
The top 25.
I'm not talking about best.
Okay, most accomplished. Fine, most accomplished.
Koa has how many gold medals?
Yeah, but dude, those are that is what it is, man. That's everybody gets that. I'm talking in the state. Mike
gets that.
Mike Bibby 3-time state player of the year. It is
Koa Pete has won Gatorade Arizona Basketball Player of the Year 3 consecutive years. And won 4 state titles. And what I'm saying isn't crazy.
Yeah, it is. You're wrong.
Dude,
this is also
All-American game. He made gold medals, 4 gold medals. He won the Player of the Year. What you just said.
They didn't have the U18 crap back then. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so forget the gold medals, Mike. He won 4 state championships and won Player of the Year 3 times.
On the most loaded teams, dude.
Dude, now you're moving back to the team. I'm talking about individual players.
I'm just saying it's.
He's arguably the most decorated Arizona player ever. In high school.
No.
How is Bibby? How is anyone? How could you possibly be more decorated than 3 players of the year, 4 gold medals, and 4 state titles?
If he was the second best player in the entire class, I would agree with you.
So now you're going off rankings?
He was the second best player in class. People, again, at the end of the day,
you're not decorated.
All right, if you were to ask any Phoenix coach that saw both, every single one would say Mike Bibby.
I don't care. That's not, you're making a different argument.
No, they would say that Mike Bibby was also the most accomplished.
But Mike, you're arguing something completely different.
He still has more high school points than Koa Pete, and he was a point guard.
Decorated, like award-winning. You're arguing something completely different.
No, I just said he's still got more decorations.
He doesn't.
He's still the state's all-time leading scorer. Still the state's all-time leading scorer at the major level. 3-time state player of the year, considered the second best player in the entire class. Now, listen, people like Shane, people like David, I don't know that if you saw Mike Bibby, if you lived Mike Bibby, you would know.
You're arguing something completely different.
No, I'm not. By Shear's argument, no one pre-U17, 18 crap could be the most accomplished. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Kobe L. Thiel. Gen Z.
We'll move on.
All right, we're going to move on. Yeah, you guys suck. Okay, now.
Dennis, you're still get rid of the USA stuff. Koa Pete won 4 state titles and won 3 consecutive player of the years. That's all I'm saying. There's no more awards than that. The only awards you can get are state titles and player of the year.
Well, dude, a state award, that's a team award, is it not? The state title? The player of the year, I'll give you.
Okay, so player of the year. He won as many as Bibby.
Bibby's also still the state's all-time leading scorer.
No, he's not.
Oh, don't go with Corey Hawkins from like major school. Come on, be better.
He's not.
All right, I got to.
Shadow Mountain was a major school.
Yes, Shadow Mountain was a major school.
Get out of here. So Estrella Foothills.
Estrella Foothills is not a major school.
You are now. You're just.
No, okay, you didn't even know. You thought Shadow Mountain was like a 2A school.
No, but I'm saying now you have look how many different things you're doing to defend Bibby. Well, no, now I'm talking about major school. Well, now I'm talking about so Mike Bibby career is 3rd.
What's that?
For his career, Mike Bibby's 3rd.
Shadow Mountain played big school in '98. Correct. Yes,
I know, but he's 3rd. He's not 1st.
Who are the other 2?
BJ Burries.
And small schools, correct? Did he play on the reservation?
So now you're moving everything.
Yes. If you played 1A basketball, I'm not putting that in there when it's 5A.
So Terrell Stoglin has 100 less points than Bibby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was also 4A in Tucson. He was great.
Okay. Jared Bayless has less than 200 points. Is St. Mary's a small school?
No.
Well, why not?
It wasn't a small school when he played there. It was a 5A school.
So now you're doing your records. No, forget it.
No, it's not the same if you're playing Thatcher.
Keep moving things around in order to support Mike Bibby. That's all.
Yeah. Well, but you've also had a Mike Bibby. You've also hated Mike Bibby for the longest time.
So who's the best pure scorer ever in high school basketball?
In Arizona?
Yeah.
It's Mike Bibby.
But he's 8th ever in points per game average over a career.
Points per game average, huh?
Yeah.
How many? What about points for career? Because he started all 4 years at Shadow Mountain.
I don't understand what you're saying.
He's the all-time major leading scorer in state history.
Yeah, his best season is 8th ever. That's what I'm saying.
His best season is 8th. Oh God! All right, whatever. If you saw him,
I'm doing the small. Is Chandler a small school?
I mean, I get what you're going with Marcus Howard. No,
it's not. It's actually not Marcus Howard. You know who? You know who averaged? You know what the highest? Let me see if you can get this. We'll go old school. Do you know who had the best scoring season in Arizona State history? You're gonna laugh. I'm not. This isn't to give you shit. You're gonna laugh at the answer.
Nico?
You know it. It's actually pretty recent.
Was it Nico?
Nope.
Who was
you
it?
remember the name Lawrence Westbrook?
I do remember Lawrence Westbrook. He went to Minnesota. Yeah.
He averaged 40 points a game.
Yeah. All right. By the way, Joseph with the list is why we like Joseph.
Marcus Howard went to Perry.
Yeah, let's weed out the cold soup divisions of 1A and 2A. Yes, the cold soup divisions.
The greatest. This is funny. I got the record book in front of me, and then we'll move on. The best 6A score ever. So this is minimum of 50 games, average points. Right? Is Nico? Nico's 6A with 24.6. 5A is Jared.
All right. Only thing I'm going to say is this about Sheeran: he hates Mike Bibby. We had a long debate about Mike Bibby and Nico Mannion when Nico Mannion was coming into U of A. And he said that expectations for Nico Mannion should have been the same for Mike Bibby. That showed me, young man, no.
Yeah, I said they were similarly ranked and they had similar expectations.
Oh, gosh.
That's all.
All right. Anyways, all right. We are no. Okay, now let's get to a couple things here. Let's get a couple reads here. Back the reads, baby. All right, Kobe L. Fields in the chat. I see him causing crap already. We get this guy unblocked. Should we get him blocked again?
By the way, serious question. And then before you get to the read, who was Mike Bibby facing in state back then?
Lamont Long. Look up Lamont Long.
But clearly, I think we would both agree that the state talent
it's more
lowest level is better back now than it was.
Probably, right? I would agree with that, but I would also say I would agree with that, but I would also say at the same time that Mike Bibby on the national stage then was still the second best player in the entire class. Okay. I mean, so all right, let's get a couple reads in here. Nova, all right, back there. All right, now, oh crap, hold on. You swore earlier this year. Don't ever swear again. You swore earlier. I don't like it. Yeah, you did. You said the you said the poop word. You said the poop word. Okay. You did. Yeah, I don't like it. Nova, the Mooney team. Yeah. Kobe L. Field. Now, listen here.
Crap, idiot.
Let me ask you this. With NovaAZLoans.com, 520-230-5599, scan that QR code right there. And guess what? If you want to get a housing loan, do you want to get a house? Do you think that Kobe L. Field wants one with air conditioning or no?
No, absolutely not. Too much money.
Too much money, and I think he's probably at the stage now where he's like, you know what? I've been outside my whole life. I don't need an air conditioning. Fine, either way. But the Mooney team, they can help you out, ready to purchase or refinance your home. Take your shot with the Mooney team. Show me the Mooney. Proudly supports Tucson basketball community. Check it out. Okay, no. Hold on. Baggins, baby. Get the bag. Yummy. Dennis Walsh, 24 chocolate chip cookies. Sure. Are you sure? Did you go and get the cookie dough?
No. I need to.
All right. Instead of looking at these dandelions here in the meal, go get cookie dough. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. Every sandwich comes with a cookie. All food made in-house daily, locally owned and operated. Join the VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444 for special deals. Check it out. Okay, now, hold on a second here. Hold on. I almost ended the stream. That wouldn't have been good. All right, hold on. Everyone stay with me.
Good. This is good.
We're coming back. Gentle hands.
You're cooking.
All right.
Minor setback.
All right, now I got to look at the last. I hate this though because now I got to look at the 16 comments right here. Let's see. Yeah, Kobe having no clue who Mike Bibby is still maybe the favorite thing ever. Okay, so either way. All right, now let's get back to a little bit of Arizona men's basketball. Then, Koa Pete, Braden Burries. I'm just going to ask you right now. Do you think that they are going to be? Do you think they're going to be lottery picks?
Yeah, why not? I kind of think they're going to both be back end lottery pick. I get that. That's fine.
Right. I think they're going to both be back end lottery picks. I do find it interesting though that I do find it interesting that we're kind of at a stage now too with Braden Burries where it's almost like all right, why aren't you showing up on draft boards?
Yeah, that I don't get. And we were told by a coach that will
even
change.
TJ or not somebody, even somebody else. Yeah, my bad. Somebody around the pro said that'll change.
Yes, yeah, that'll change. Change.
Yeah,
probably will.
Now, does Aristotle get all of KJ Lewis's minutes? Well, him and Yvonne will probably get all of those minutes. I'm curious to see how KJ does at Georgetown. I'm a little skeptical, to be honest with you.
For what?
Because here's my thing. With KJ, he's going to a school with a lot less talent now. And he's going to be asked to most likely do more because of what he's getting paid.
Oh, KJ, yeah, I
don't know that he's capable of doing that. I mean, I don't care what his coach says on Twitter. He's not a good ball handler. So
no, I'm very intrigued by
you know what this feels like to me? And again, I don't want to do the thing where we're crapping on somebody, but this feels like a guy that's probably going to average about 11 points per game, but shoot like 39% from the field.
Yeah, I'm not a big KJ guy. I made that very clear. So.
Yeah, so we shall see. You did break the news though that he was likely heading to Georgetown, and then
Yeah.
other people. Yeah.
I don't want to brag. Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but yeah, that was honestly one of the most gratifying things ever, though. And Saul's trying to take
I wasn't saying that from a place of knowledge. I just made it up.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Now, let's see. Mr. Cello, he's still going to dribble off his foot once a game, unfortunately. That was the most annoying thing, I think, about KJ is that, and again, I actually like KJ a little bit more than most.
You're a big KJ guy.
I am. I like KJ. I think he can. But my biggest problem with KJ always was that he tried to do stuff that he couldn't do.
Yep.
And
that's the biggest misconception in all of basketball for
right.
players coming up in AAU and all that. And I tell that to kids, stop doing things you can't do.
Right.
If you are a good jump shooter, shoot the ball. I don't want to see you trying to dunk every play. Like, do what you do. And if you do it really well, that's your key to college.
That is your key. And again, if he had played in a situation where he had just played totally to his strengths, 2-3 dribbles max, you finish around the hoop, you play good defense. I don't know that he could have ever made it to the MNBA, but I also don't know that he couldn't if he had just focused on that, because the things he tried focusing on, he couldn't do, like the shooting. Like, what are we doing here, man?
His IQ is wild low too. Like when he straight up told me I didn't know it was a rule that if you hang on the rim, it's a tech. Like I don't think he was lying. I really don't think he knew it was a rule.
And that's amazing to me, because even Kobe knows that. That part was awful. Or that part. Now, all right, let's talk Krivas here because people want to talk Krivas. Okay, Krivas, do what you're good at. Finishing around the basket, back to the basket, big man, showing girth. Pushing that girth into other people and then scoring. How about that?
Yeah. Again, I'm on record. Krivas is going to be a good basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is. Is he going to go out and hit 15 and 10 every night? No, but he's going to have games where he scores 15 and grabs 10 rebounds. How
unbearable are we going to be when Krivas is like 11-6 and Dennis Walsh and David Rosen look totally silly?
That's my number. If 11-6, I think he could absolutely do that. And I think there's going to be games where he goes for more. I really do.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And then, again, they are going to get so many paws thrown at him that it won't matter if there's a glove.
Yes, absolutely.
Like it's going to be like 20 different paws that are going to be coming at them.
You can't predict. You can't protect yourself from all the paws.
Yeah, no, it's not. Now, Mr. Tyler Warden, there's a reason that Mr. Tyler Warden is going to be entrusted as the head football coach at AZ12 Prep. Boom. Yeah. Now, look at Back the A-Ray. Listen to Back the A-Ray. We have enough scores that Krivas doesn't need to score every night. But it also is going to be something that I think is going to be fairly nice, where you're able to give the ball to somebody with a back-to-the-basket game. And no, I wouldn't average 6 rebounds per game if I played 35 minutes. Get the hell out of here. I'd average 12. Look at this guy trying to.
This is girth. Look at that. Come on.
Dude, yeah, nice try there, Dennis Walsh. Nice try. Get back in your jet and go flying off somewhere else. Piece of Christ. Okay, so there's obviously there was that. Now, I want to say this. I was talking a little bit of Arizona baseball the other night with our guy Brett Gleason. There's a chance that Arizona baseball, because we're also a baseball school, spacing is not a problem. Spacing wasn't a problem last year. The team, El Boom, with all due respect.
Don't fall for it.
Spacing is not a problem. The team led the conference in scoring. I don't get why people say this. Tommy's teams will never struggle to score. They will never struggle to score, period. I have no concern about that.
Get out of here with the offensive concerns.
Yeah, get out of here, man.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, man. All these Gen Zers. Oh, by the way, real quick, we got to talk about I did confirm something I found out the other day, by the way. The playlist is something that is very, very personal to kids that I had no clue about this. I asked like 3 or 4 kids, and I said, hey, like how if somebody disses you with the playlist and said your playlist sucks, and they said, well, it's not like it's a personal shot, but it's clearly meant to be mean at that point.
Get over it.
Yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start dissing Kobe's playlist. I bet it sucks. All right, let's get a couple reads in here. Back the reads, baby. All right, yeah. Hold on, I don't know where. Oh, let's see if this works. Sheer,
Michael.
Sure, I don't see you anywhere. All I see is Dennis Walsh's jet.
Mike, we got the guy that did the stabbing. We got him, by the way.
Oh, got it. Yeah, what was his name?
Rich. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say, was it Rich? Yeah. All right, well, that's
Primary eye care. I had my glasses on yesterday. That's where I got them from. I'm not wearing them today, but
they look good. Did you get? And guess what? You can get the free Laforts, the frames with the purchase, the lenses. Cheryl, we love Cheryl. Cheryl's awesome. 60+ insurance is accepted. Same day urgent visits, 4 locations, optical options to fit all budget styles. ArizonaPrimaryEyeCare.com. Back the eye, back the eye, back the eye. Everybody, put in there right now in the comments. Back the eye, baby. All right, now we got. Let's see here. What else do we got here? Oh, RJ's Frozen Cactus. Hold on, let me find it. Crap, where is it? I just farted. Okay, cool. All right, RJ's Frozen Cactus. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. We're probably going to have a watch game for the, you guys will like this one, or a watch party. We might have a watch party for the, and I got you, sure. 2 minutes. For the land acknowledgement game, the second game of the season. So that means that we can go to RJ's Frozen Cactus and talk about land acknowledgement while we watch the game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Haven't verified it yet, but looking good. Pre-game at RJ's, then ride share to the game. 100+ craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. No bad seats in the house. And again, Little Caesars, my friend, 15 off 20. Use those code. 15% off any $20 order or code LCFREECC. All right, hold on. Let me see all the comments I made. Let's see here. Awesome. LaFont sounds like a European two-guard. It does. We acknowledge this parking lot as the rightful land of Dennis Walsh's plane. Yes, yes. What are we wearing to the land acknowledgement? I don't even know what to wear to the land. Here's my take on land acknowledgement real quick, and then I'll leave it there. Either give the land back or stop. It looks silly when you just say, oh, yeah, we're on your land. Because guess what, Sheer? If I come and steal your house, you're not going to be cool if you just say, well, Mike Luke said that he admitted he stole your house. Nobody cares. Boom. Check it out. Oh, that's awesome. Prim crashing out. Awesome. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. All right, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Hey, Sheer, can you text Cody right now and tell him that we're going to do our Big 12 football power rankings, our preseason rankings?
I got it.
Yeah, that's going to be big. Everybody out there, come with your Big 12 power rankings as well. All right. Everybody out there, wish Shelby a very safe flight to, Lisbon? Where's she going again?
London. Going to a wedding.
London. Why do I think Lisbon? Either way, all right. You guys are all the best. Very much appreciate you all. Connor McGrath, very, very good. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me close this end stream. I don't know that this will go right, but let's see. Fingers crossed. Hold on. Stay with me.